Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ed, and I gotta tell you, I wasn't sure about this Mandela affected thing being a real thing. I gotta tell you, it's absolutely 100% real to the people that are affected. The others just think we're plain nuts. I mean, it's not even worth your time to try to explain to these people what's going on almost because you're immediately attacked by them. I don't know if it's a defense mechanism or what. And no, but I'm finding that people just really that aren't shifting don't want to hear it and don't want anything to do with it. So, and they think it's satanic or they think it's some kind of a spell or a witch thing or whatever. And frankly, I don't know what it is. But I do know it is happening for real. So those of you that are leaving all these nasty comments and stuff on people's channels, just stop and think. If it was you that woke up in the morning, you go outside, the grass is blue and the sky is green, and you go to ask everybody, hey, what is the deal with the sky? What is the deal with the grass? And they all look at you like you're nuts. That's what's happening to us, not in that drastic, well, sometimes in that drastic, but literally it's happening to us. So we're asking people to at least respect us a little until we figure out and put a finger on what's going on. This isn't the first time that the public has been left in the dark. So let's just keep that in mind. Let's see what else was it. Man, there's so many changes. So many changes I can't keep up, but I do got one story I got to tell you. I set up a counseling appointment with a counselor because I wanted to make sure my head was on straight because this is pretty screwed up stuff. So I went to see a counselor and make sure everything was cool, right? Well, I noticed on the wall at the counselor's at a building right next to it that there was a Coca-Cola sign, an old one, and it had the little dot moved up. And then on another picture to the left, over on this wall, was an older painting of the Coca-Cola with the little swish that we all know and love, right? And he was an old school looking painting with the old Coca-Cola kid and all that, right? Well, I wasn't thinking much of it. I took a picture of it and looked at it and I laughed about it. Went into my counseling appointment and I told my counselor, I says, yeah, there's an illustration of exactly what I'm talking about right out here on the wall. And I told her about the one and I told her about the other and didn't think much about it. Okay, story goes on. The next week I come back to my next appointment. I'm thinking, oh, okay, I got a little time to kill. I'll smoke on my little steamer. I'm smoking on my steamer. I look over at the wall and there's only one painting on the wall. The other one was gone. Gone. I looked to see if it was scrubbed or washed off. No, it was just gone. So I go into my counselor's appointment and I say, you might not remember this, but think about it. Last week when I was telling you about that wall and whatnot, and she says, yeah, and I says, well, go take a look at that out the window. So she went and looked out the window and seen that there was only one on the wall. Okay, she kind of scratched her head a little bit and thought, wow, this is weird. Well, then we went back about our appointment. Well, I went to leave. When I went to leave, normally I don't even see her, but I see her going over to the wall and staring at it like perplexed. I'm telling you, this stuff is going on. Shifts are happening all around us. We had one just last week. I can always tell because the videos online stop. There's not a whole bunch of them, and I know that we're shifting. And then all of a sudden, after the shift, here comes a whole bunch more videos. And then a lull. Every time there's a lull in the videos online, there's a shift happening. We're too tired to make a video. We have to sleep. We got something going on physically or mentally that we can't get it together. And that's how you know we're shifting. So if you see less and less videos online, that is cause for alarm. Start paying extra attention. This is Ed, and I'm just saying, this is nuts. Crazy.